How you doing, Mr. Campbell?
Good, Corey. How are you?
I'm doing great. Got another episode coming out for this Faculty on Fire. It's gonna be a great time.
I'm excited.
I know you are. You've been hyping this up. You know, we've been trying to get it out there, and here we are.
Here we are. When I watch the show, I like how DeBomb is like second to last, and you have it fourth.
Yeah.
Like we're getting
You can tell it's gonna be a good one.
We're getting in it early. We're getting in the weeds early.
We had to water it down for Zanker, but now that you're here, you know, you've been talking about spices, all that.
I do like spice.
Oh my gosh.
You're a spice guy though.
I am a spice guy.
Like
and I know
full on spice, like you're like all in.
I mean, I like it once in a while, but like when I do have it, it's great.
Okay.
And you're a cooker, right?
I do.
You like cooking?
I do like to cook.
Grill
mainly.
Yeah.
I do like spice. I'm nervous though, because it's like always up to a point.
Yeah.
And not just heat. Like I'm nervous that some of these are just heat for heat's sake. And the names, we'll get to the names.
Pretty interesting. Well, we'll start off with some Tabasco sauce. That should be easy enough,
yeah,
right?
Just dump it on there.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Drench the wing.
There you go. I brought some wet naps that we can share if you'd
Sounds
like.
good.
There you go.
And what was your strategy with the wings? You said you're going to start off with.
I put the bigger ones early on. You went the opposite route.
Yeah. You got to start off
and
these smaller ones.
And it begins.
Yes, it does.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Oh, good wings.
Right.
Really good
Tabasco's solid too, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Always a good starting point.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of starting points, I want to start off Mr. Campbell as a kid.
Mr. Campbell as a kid.
Yeah, absolutely. What kind of interest did you have growing up?
So, as a kid, my parents did an amazing job of giving me enough freedom to kind of be a little bit wild, a little bit crazy. You know, I wasn't the kid who was necessarily always sitting still. I liked sports. They got me involved in music. But at the same time, like I did not want to get in trouble like there was definitely a line.
Yeah.
And my mom was a teacher at the school I went to in middle school.
Okay, and where was that?
Wilmington Area High School.
Okay,
in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So if I got kicked out of Mr. Kennedy's 7th grade history class, which never happened, and I'm sitting there in the hallway, like my mom might walk by and then I knew I was in trouble.
Yeah.
And I wasn't bad, but you know, we were always doing stuff. We were outside riding bikes, going to the pool. It was a lot of fun. And you know, nothing, well, so high school here, so we would do stupid
lead up all the way here.
Yeah, we would do stupid stuff. So we went to like a movie theater, the movies.
Okay.
Like we started having talk about challenges. Like who could sneak the most unique food into the movies?
What was yours?
So the highlight was cereal and milk at a movie. You know, just
what kind of cereal are we talking? Do you
You
know?
know what? I don't even. Corey, that was like 25 years ago. I don't even remember.
Okay.
Probably some sugar.
Was that you did that, or is that like a group effort?
That was my buddy and I. Because again, you were trying to like beat the other guy what they were sneaking into the movies. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying.
Well, I want to move on to serrano and basil. This is probably my favorite one.
See,
actually.
and I'm excited
serrano?
for the ones that have like this. This sounds awesome with
It's
the
great.
flavor. Yeah, you want to put it on first?
Sure,
After you,
sure.
sir.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Like this is one that you can actually drench on. I'm not going to, but
Got a decent amount there.
yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Put it on right here. Yeah, like that's the thing with hot stuff, is like I like the flavors that go along with it, which we're gonna get out of that real soon. Sneaking suspicion. All right, here we go.
There we go. Sham sham.
That's good.
Now, you said you enjoyed your high school experience.
I did.
And going that. Now, you think that made a big influence on your career path?
So, you know, I never really thought I would be a high school guidance counselor. I didn't really know what I wanted to do going to college. I went to Baldwin-Wallace, which that's how I got to Ohio.
Yeah.
And what's funny is, like, so I literally, I don't use that word out of context. I have a journal entry from like my second week of college. So I've been there like 2 weeks. And it says, today was an okay day. It's the first day I didn't cry. Like, I was miserable. I was so homesick. Bad? Yeah, I was so.
What were you going for initially?
I was undecided.
Okay.
I thought I might want to do political science. I thought I might want to do English. I thought I might want to be a teacher. And I ended up kind of doing both, doing middle school social studies and language arts.
Okay.
But part of that is, after that, like, I got involved and it became amazing. And I loved BW. Best 5 years of my life. And it was an awesome college experience, and that led to teaching. And then I realized the thing I liked most about teaching was getting to interact with students. And so that kind of naturally led to counseling.
Where you are today. Yeah. I want to see you.
We ready?
I think I am.
Let's do it. Yeah. Oh,
okay.
What's like, this one's just called Serrano and Basil.
Yeah.
And now we transition to
sudden death. This is really sudden, all right. Okay, we got Blair's sudden death sauce. Let me see what this says on here. Made with great karma. Okay, let's start with that.
We got that going for us.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
For
like, so people who know me know, like, when one of my nervous tics or habits is, like, I'll start, like, doing my hair like this, or I'll play with my ears.
Yeah, can't really do that now.
I don't want to, like, I'm like sitting here like, what do I do with my hands? Like,
I mean, a lot of these say, like, caution, don't put in eyes, don't all that. Yeah, no.
If you see me go for anything here, yell at me. Like, no.
I don't know about this one. I mean, I don't think it can be that bad. It's only third, right? Here's that.
You guys are setting me up. We're putting the sudden death into bomb third, and then get into ultra death. Like, my word.
It'll be okay.
It sounds like a wrestling cage match of all this. Jeez. All right, here we go. Sudden death.
Let's go.
Yeah, we've transitioned.
Yeah. There we go.
Gotcha.
A little more.
Yeah, there's I need a napkin. Yeah, we crossed the threshold there, Corey. That's different. That hits different.
In a good place, you know.
Sorry.
Gotta cut that out, but you know.
You better edit that out. I'm not going for it yet.
No? Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Let's go.
Now you talked about your involvement in not only middle school, but then also as a counselor. Now, one of the programs that kind of establishes AC4P. You want to talk about that? Kind of do a little recruitment, kind of stuff like that?
Want me to talk now? Yeah.
You want me to talk a little bit more?
No, like, hold on. Yeah, actively caring for people. We've been around for a while. It's one of my favorite things to talk about, especially if I can talk.
Yeah.
Actively caring for people. You know, the nice thing about it, it's something anyone can be involved in. It's more just doing kind things, being caring. There's no sign up, there's no attendance requirement. If you can come to a meeting, great. If not, just really trying to establish that positive culture. And I've just enjoyed getting to be a small part of it with all the things our students have done.
Now, how many students do you have in there, like on a regular basis?
So,
like, I know it fluctuates, like you said.
When we do have after-school meetings, which we usually try to do it 2 times a month. We usually always do at least once a month. We'll get usually about 15 to 20, but you know, there's 100-some students who like are involved and do the different things we want to do, even just by like showing care to others in the building. The bomb. I have wanted to try the bomb.
Okay. So you go ahead.
Okay. How much?
Or do you want me to show you how much should be? Yeah, I gotcha. This is how much I'm putting on.
Okay.
This is about as much as I did.
Okay, I'm gonna follow. Listen, dude, I'm following your lead.
You did a little bit more than that. Here, I got a match. Sorry.
Well, I was gonna wipe it off then. Like, okay.
Oh, is that what you're gonna do?
No, we can. I'm scared, Corey.
There you go. It's about good.
The bomb.
The bomb.
Try to avoid my lips on this.
Yeah.
That's a sneak attack.
I'm all going right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I just it like the secondary taste is
Not good.
no.
See, the sauce, it's got like Zanker said on the last episode, she was talking about how it has like a smoky flavor. Do you agree with that?
Maybe initially, I was kind of like okay.
Yeah.
I'm not okay
You're not okay?
with that.
No. What would you say for sudden death in the bomb? Because I actually did not try sudden death yet until last one.
That's
worse?
It's lingering.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, you're going for it now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good. Now, I want to talk about all your other things that you do besides in the school and want to go outside of that. Now, do you believe you have a family with a bunch of kids? What do you guys do on a, say like summer break or spring break? What's something that you guys do
Yeah.
for fun?
Not this.
Not this?
Wait. Yeah. We like to travel.
Like to travel?
Yeah. Like the hike.
Yeah.
Like the beach.
Like doing those runs?
You talking 5Ks?
Talking about 5Ks,
I'm not a huge,
yeah.
You did your homework.
I did do my homework.
You did your homework.
Now, I was looking at 2019, you did a 5K run, right? That was in Hudson? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, I got the numbers right here for you.
Got them? Yeah,
I got it right here.
You did a deep dive.
All right, you came 67th place out of...
I'm not a runner.
Out of 100...
I look like this. I look like this.
Out of 179.
Yeah.
So you just did it for the fun?
I do it for fun. Like, so
Because also it was a live well, do good.
Yeah, it's for a good cause. I also do Call and Cares. South Medina Foundation for my wife's cousin. Passed away of cancer. That's a good one, but it's a good run.
Yeah.
But so I a couple years ago, I turned 40, and so I'm thinking, okay, I'm moving up an age bracket. Mm-hmm. I might be able to, get a medal. Like I'm 40 now. I'm not running against young people. Like I was getting beat by like 60-year-old. Like I ran it in like I want to say like 26 minutes, which I know is not like the greatest, but that's not terrible.
Mm-hmm. Now I was looking, and out of your division, at that time, 2019, you were the men's 35 to 39 group.
Yeah, that was before I moved up to 40.
Yeah. And you got third place.
Yeah.
Out of 3.
Yeah,
I was
last. Yeah. So I'm running that 35 to 39. Yeah. And I'm like, so I come in third, but I come in last. So then I turned 40. And that's where I thought like, okay, like I got this. Like I'm not there. They're these dudes.
Like, go for it.
Yeah. Like, they're runners. No disrespect to runners, but their shorts were shorter than mine. Their shirts were off more than mine.
That's when you know they're serious.
They were serious, and they sorry, it's the wings. I said I was gonna try not to swear.
See, that's what's great about these sauces, like we talked about.
We talked about at the beginning, like, dude, filters off. The bomb, there's no filter with the bomb.
You know what? I think it's time to move on to ultra death. You had enough time to recover. I think you'll be okay.
It probably is.
Right? Go ahead.
After you.
Oh, after me, you need to see how much I put on
I
again.
want to follow.
Okay.
I'm gonna wet nap it real quick. I brought wet naps if you wanna.
Got your emoji wet naps?
I do.
There you go. Let's see. Now, I tried both of these. And I did tell you, I put it in order.
You like this one. This one has flavor?
I do like it better than the bomb.
That's good.
for
Well, I
sure.
mean, listen, I'll take that.
Yeah.
With Jersey Fury, like, what does that even mean? With Jersey Fury.
I couldn't tell you. This is what I got on my wing right now. You can check it out.
Okay, I think I'm good.
You
That's
tell
about
me.
the same.
Yeah. It's a little more. Just let me know. I can
No,
always
no,
put some more.
No, we're safe.
Cool.
Ultra death sauce would feel alive. That's like an oxymoron. Have our ultra death sauce feel alive. This is so much fun.
You enjoy it?
I am. I mean, I don't know. It's like the weirdest thing. Like, I'm so miserable right now. But like, this is a blast.
It really is. I enjoy
Are you
it.
having fun?
I am too, and also I get a little dinner out of it too.
Yeah, I'll be good to go
Yeah,
for tonight. I might not be able to eat. Okay, well, it's for dinner.
There you go. Well, you ready?
Yeah, cheers. Woo! Feel alive.
Now, another thing I want to talk about is Miss Rumsey.
Mrs. Rumsey?
Mrs. Rumsey, yeah. Now, you said very
friend of
involved
mine.
in
Good
a lot
friend
of
of mine.
I would assume because you officiated her wedding.
I officiated her and her husband Jeff's wedding.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How did that go? And
So
what surprises me is the different things that you do throughout your life.
jack
I
of
mean,
all trades, master of none.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. So
No, I do a lot of different things.
yeah. Now, how did that come about?
So my best friend from college was getting married, and they were going to do a fairly non-traditional wedding, and they said, hey, would you like to officiate it? So I ended up getting licensed to do that. And so now for friends, and what I like to try to provide to friends is if they're not gonna, like, if you're gonna go the traditional route, that's great. That's what I did. I got, traditionally married in a church, the whole nine. Like, that's awesome. I'm not trying to compete with that. I'm not trying to say I'm a minister or this, I'm not. But if it comes down to someone like saying, well, I'm gonna go to the courthouse, like, I'll do it, and like, I'll try to make it as much about the couple as I can. So yeah, Mrs. Rumsey is one of the more fun ones. It was a great location. Her and her husband are good friends of mine, and tried to make it as personable for her as I could.
So you said like right after college is when you started doing that
No.
right now?
I was back in 2016.
2016. Okay.
Yeah, my friend from college was
Your
getting
friend
married.
from college. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. So that's how I got into it. I did hers, doing Mr. Marlowe's wedding. It's coming up, him and his wife, so that'll be fun.
That the summer?
It's September.
September?
Got a little time.
Got a little time.
I got
Gotcha.
prep. I gotta get some prep work.
Always good. Always good. Now, I want to go on to another sauce before we move on to another question, because this is
We're getting down. This is the one from the actual show.
Yeah.
Which, shout out to the show. If you haven't, like, that, I know you've watched it.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. So
The last dab right there, and this is usually, as the name goes by, the last sauce.
yeah, but you guys got.
We had to take a
You guys
step up
decided
from
we're
there.
gonna go up from there. We're not going with that. We're getting an even hotter one.
Absolutely. Now, this one, I have mixed reviews on it.
I am excited to try it.
Oh yeah, because I tried it during.
I'm gonna hold off on that.
When I tried it during lunch today, I was like, I'm just gonna get some fries, try it out, and get a little prep.
You're handling these better than me.
Love my sauce, man.
Yeah. I thought I was, but again, I said I'm up to a point. Like,
There we go.
you're like the host on the actual show. Like, he would be proud because you're handling it, and I'm
a big fan of Sean Evans.
he's a great interviewer.
Great, like you said in the beginning, like great interview, great person as well.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Absolutely.
yeah.
Like, the show would be good even without the wings, because he's that good at interviewing people. Then you throw in this aspect of it, and you watch people lose their minds. It's great. It's great.
It really is. It's
great
funny to see the
humor.
reactions that not only that Zenker had, but you as well. But
I'm nervous about this one too. Like, this one
what I
makes
got.
me nervous.
I think we'll be
you
okay.
have? Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's what
Cheers.
I got. Cheers. See, the thing is, it's definitely a different taste.
Good flavor.
Good flavor, yeah.
Good flavor. Yeah, I can live with that. It's hot.
It's hot?
It is, yeah.
See, I just been aware the sauce.
They all get you because you're like, oh, that's really good. And then all of a sudden it's like,
No, I think with this one, it just came immediate. There's no
that one, and that's why I think I like that one better. Like, because again, I thought, oh, these two, I was like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden,
you couldn't even finish the sentence, and you just
I couldn't talk. I sounded just completely nuts. Where this just right away, like I knew it. Like I'm like, okay.
I'm gonna give you this opportunity right now to give me any insight on yourself.
Insight on myself.
Yeah,
wow, that's pretty existential.
I mean, like you talked about growing up, going into the teaching career, and then going on all that. Is there any other different highlights in your life that you would like to put out there right now?
I mean, I don't know if I'd say highlights. I don't know. I really like people. You know, I think what makes this place so great is I have a lot of friends here. You know, I have friends that if you can, you know, you have people you work with and you have friends. And when those two things are combined and you work with friends, like that's an amazing experience. And I think that's what I would say is the highlight for me. And I try to do that, whether it's the Ryla camp I direct, whether it's my side job, which I think you're gonna ask about next, whether it's, you know, here in Streetsboro, like that's what makes anything you do rewarding. Not that everything's perfect, not that we don't have bad days, but that's, I think, for me,
that's what I love about Streetsboro too. We're all really tight right there.
And
I even see the faculty.
And that's what I'm saying. Like we like, here's the thing. Like, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that like everyone gets along perfectly, whether it be faculty or students. That's unrealistic in a 600-person high school with 50-some faculty members. So I'm not gonna try to say like, oh, all 600 students are best friends or all 50 faculty members friends. But the interactions you see, like those are genuine. You know what I mean? Like when we're hanging out with each other and we're enjoying each other's company. You know what I mean? Or like just, you know, interacting. That's what makes it fun.
Absolutely.
You know?
I mean, that's why I presume you went into this career.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Especially why you stayed into Streetsboro for as long as you did, because you get to make those connections and then stabilize them, keep on going out.
Right.
And all these jobs or side things that you do, like officiating weddings and such, and going on camps and being a mentor to those other people. I mean, you're always able to connect with each individual person. And
that's what you hope to be able to do.
Now, I want to move on to the Black Mamba. Yeah, that's right. After this very sentimental part right now, I want to go Black Mamba because I got to ask this question. We're
gonna have a moment, and then I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you with the Black Mamba venomous sauce.
Yeah. You want to read the label on that?
Warning: extreme heat. Avoid contact with eyes and. I've avoided.
You've been doing good. I haven't had to say anything. You know.
Ingredients: chocolate, habanero, chilies, vinegar, and capsaicin? I don't even know what that is.
You're gonna find out in a second.
There you go. Go ahead. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
I was hoping for more chocolate. That one's hot. That one hits, Corey. You're struggling. This is the first one I've seen you break on.
I am.
Like you even took those ones like a champ.
Yeah. I got it. We'll be okay.
We're gonna come through. We're gonna come through.
All right. Now, I'm kind of alluding to this, but other side gig.
Yeah.
I want to talk about you being a mascot.
Yes. So that's the mascotting. It's not a topic I talk about a lot. I did agree I would, coming on here.
Yeah.
You know, part of it is because it is a little bit of a secret identity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, so I do, as a side job, I have mascotted in the sports world for various sports teams.
Would you like to list off some?
So, well, you had mentioned like, so here's, if I can go back real quick, like you mentioned like what I was like as a child. So like when I was in high school, like I just say, you're right.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's good to see you break.
There we go.
When I was in high school, we were the Greyhounds. That was our nickname, our mascot, and we didn't have a mascot. And I was like, hey, we should have a mascot. And so my mom was like, okay, well, let's design one. So I drew one up, and then we made it.
Nice.
Like she was very talented. She's an art teacher, and she sews. So we designed it, and I did it in high school. And then I tried out when I got to college.
Yeah.
I did in college. I was a Yellow Jacket, and then, you know, I've gotten to work minor league hockey, minor league baseball. You know, did some back years ago, not currently, but you know, there it is.
Yep. You got under my tongue too. That was a big thing too.
They come and go because then all of a sudden you get it where it's like this isn't gone.
Yeah.
Like we're not through it.
Now you left off minor leagues.
Yeah, minor league. So Lake County Captains. I did minor league baseball. I did minor league hockey. You know, I did some stuff. You know, where like back in the day, a hot dog for the Indians. You know, different. It's just been a really cool experience. I love sports. I enjoy. I told you I was involved in theater. Too. It's a nice way to combine both of those. And it's been a pretty, I've gotten to experience a lot. I've gotten to, you know, I was on the ice when the Monsters won the Calder Cup. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gotta be like front row seats, you know.
Yeah, and it's just been, it's afforded me a lot of opportunities, and it's been super fun. Met some great people, gotten to travel a little bit and experience some amazing.
Now where are you at right now?
Can't say.
You can't say?
I can't
You can't say? Oh gosh. Can you list off some of the other ones that you've been, like other teams?
So I said Indians as a hot dog, Lake County Captains, the Monsters.
Monsters, Lake Erie Monsters, yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Those are all stuff I've done.
How many total?
I mean, counting college and high school.
Yeah.
Like 8? I remember like 8 different characters, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
You like where you're at right now?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm in a good spot. Well, hey, one more. We're gonna last dab it.
Last dab it?
Yeah, we have one wing left.
We do have one more.
We have one wing left.
There we go.
We're gonna do one last dab. We made it. You're the one supposed to say that.
You got it, man. You know what's up. You watch the show enough.
I do. Oh.
See, again, this one's good. I think that's why they have it.
I know, it is good. That's why I put that one on, because it's the last dab.
It is.
Is there anything else you want to ask me while we eat this?
I want to ask you about any shout outs that you have for people that have helped you along your journey.
Oh, I mean,
there's a big thing.
There's been so many here. I mean, there's so many. I've had amazing colleagues, mentors, friends. I think what I would say, mainly what I would shout out right now is today's my wife's birthday. So happy birthday, Sarah.
Nice.
But I think where I'm at, like all this cool stuff I get to do, whether it's mascotting, coaching, this stuff, like in many ways, like I get to be like front and center of attention, and she's very behind the scenes, but what she does for our family and for me, like it is unbelievable. And I wouldn't get to do all the stuff I did without her. And so there's been a lot of people along the way, but like currently, it's definitely Sarah, and she's the Aaron Sears of my family. the behind the scenes guy.
Behind the scenes, yeah.
She's the last dab. So
nice.
So that's how I would shout out today, especially it's her birthday.
Always good. Always good.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
But before you turn them off, just if you want B-roll, I'm gonna do my impressions.
B-roll impressions, yeah.
I'm gonna do it. So if you want,
I think that's good as like a ending off.
I'm gonna do it if you
Not
want.
like
So
an
like
ending off, but
so I'm gonna start with Bob Long eating. Anyway.
Go ahead.
Oh well, we have a heat front coming in with the hot sauces. And it's gonna move in this way until you get to the bomb, and then it's gonna cool down a little bit with the death. To
Heat wave.
Mr. Rayner, Teuton. You listen, Corey. You haven't seen hot sauce till Y-Town hot sauce. Teuton, Y-Town. Listen, Corey. You gotta go east side of Youngstown, where I grew up, Cheney football. You got that. That's where they have hot sauce. That's where the hot sauce is, Corey. Listen, that's where the hot sauce is.
I never had Mr. Rayner, but I'll take your word for it. You know.
And these are all men fun because they're friends of mine.
Oh yeah, no, they're great.
Mr. Zapancic, who by the way is one of the funniest people in the building. I know he's very quiet. I love Josh. He cracks me up, but the bomb doesn't want to stay in ISR. They're not really doing any work, and I mean, they can go back to class, but I don't know if you want me to keep them in ISR, which I mean I will if you want me to, but the bomb's not doing any work in class. To Mr. McCann.
This is one that you've been working on recently.
I've been workshopping this one because he's hard, because it's not as but
that's predictable.
So we're gonna do hot sauce. Sure, we'll do hot sauce challenge. I just want to make sure that the hot sauces are equally represented. You know, sure, you're doing a great job, Corey. So there's Mr. It's not so much the voice, it's the sure with the hand.
The sure.
You know?
That's
sure.
what you got that down. There.
Yeah,
you got that down.
Do you want the bomb? Sure. So, awesome.
Oh, good stuff.
Awesome. Are you good? We good? Is it a wrap?